Now we're live.
We're live. We did it.
We did it.
In France.
In France. Sorry guys, we're a little bit late and we couldn't go live for the post where you got a reminder. Because of problems with internet, when you're out of the country, this can happen.
It's always a challenge.
Yeah, it's always a surprise, but it's good. We're only 5 minutes late, so that's okay.
It's the French way.
It's the French way. Yeah, we're becoming locals here.
yeah. And it's
So,
very warm, so we really have to do it slowly today.
Yeah, exactly. And we're here with a bunch of tourists. As you can see, the Louvre is right there. Louvre. And we're here for a very cool reason, for the OuiShare Fest.
Yes. Let's wait till the truck is passing.
Yes.
Because otherwise you won't hear us, I think.
Yes, sorry.
And this is the most important thing to tell.
Exactly. Sorry for the people who are listening on the podcast and are not actually seeing it. So,
well, it's giving the atmosphere of the place where we're in at the moment.
Exactly. And yeah, so we wanted to talk a little bit about the OuiShare Fest and about sharing economy. So, shall we do that? Maybe we can take a seat. Or maybe show a little bit more because we're standing here, so it's a little bit awkward.
Oh, but it's wet.
It's wet. Okay. As you can see there's the Eiffel Tower.
No,
they cannot see it. No, yeah.
It's really
now you can see
my
it.
finger.
Yeah, now you can see it. That's the Eiffel Tower. It's so big.
Oh, there is a bench.
A bench. Let's sit on the bench. We like benches. And for those who don't know us, I am Beatrice.
And I'm Lenneke.
She's Lenneke. And we're doing this live session now every week. Every week there's a different theme. And this week is sharing economy because we're here for the OuiShare. So it's the special of the OuiShare Fest. And so yeah, we wanted to talk a little bit about the sharing economy and how it works. What's the concept? Because I feel that there's a lot of people who are listening about it, but they might not really know what it means. So the sharing economy, it's really sharing your abundance. So like Airbnb, they came up with the idea of you share your living room. So it comes really from Air mattress. So it's like an Air B&B, like bed and breakfast. And you share your living room, and then you get cheaper locations to sleep on, and yeah, then it's...
So to be sure, it's not giving away.
No.
It's really sharing, because giving away is almost is not about abundance.
Yeah, and that's
really
a traditional...
sharing.
Exactly, and that's the traditional economy, is really giving things away. Not giving things away, it's
But
trading.
when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, exactly. It's trading. So the moment you exchange something that's yours for another thing, then it's gone. So so the sharing economy is really all about that, and also a peer-to-peer thing. So there are hotels that already did what Airbnb does, but then they own the hotel, and then they let you rent the room for a small time period or long. It doesn't matter. But with Airbnb, you have really people that they have their own houses and they share it with you. And Airbnb itself doesn't own any of the houses or any hotel or anything. But still,
it's just a platform.
Yeah, exactly. And this allows a lot of platforms to be the biggest in their markets without owning anything. So, for an instance, I almost sneezed. Almost.
So
that was weird. Thank you. But for an instance, Airbnb, it's the biggest hotel chains, the one with more rooms, and
That's me.
okay, I'm receiving a message from her. She's texting me. It's the biggest hotel. Well, anyway, going back to it, Airbnb is the biggest hotel chain with no rooms, no real estate owned at all. The same goes for Uber. They're the biggest taxi thing without owning any car
itself.
Yeah, any car. Or so then you really allow for the business models to exchange. You don't have to buy anything to be big in your market.
No, it's really about having access.
Yeah, exactly. And those platforms, they are showing this to us. Yeah, exactly. It's really about access over ownership. So you don't have to own a house in Paris, but we're staying here in a very nice apartment, very local. We stay in an Airbnb, but we don't own it.
No.
And it's really a French guy who owns it, and he's sharing it with us for exchange of money.
Yeah.
So that's
and
pretty cool.
It seems like very new, or no, it's not very new because it's here already for a couple of years. Airbnb is already common.
Yeah.
It's not new anymore.
Yeah.
But even though it's there for a couple of years, it's not new behavior. Sharing things.
No.
Sharing things is really something I believe it's in the
human nature.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Only the positive side of this time is that we really can organize it because we have the technology on our side.
Exactly, to go peer-to-peer, and then you can even expand the sharing, because before you shared only with your friends, and now you can share with the whole world.
Yeah. Back in the days, in the hippie time era, there were a lot of groups sharing things with each other. But the moment, for example, the laundry machine, but the moment it was stuck, no one did it, or no one knew about it, or no one wanted to fix it, or so. And now with the technology, with the platforms, you can really organize it. You can see who is the last one who made use of it, and what are the rules, and etc. etc. And then you can organize it in a way that everybody is responsible for what he does to that product or the service he is
and that also, it's another it's one of the biggest challenges in this sharing economy is trust. So technology also helps people on trusting each other a little bit more, and actually there's a company
organizing trust in a small part, because the human trust is really a big thing in this sharing economy.
True. But that's the thing. And we also saw a cool initiative. It's called Dimly. Sarah, she's from
Copenhagen,
Denmark. Yeah, I was going to say Sweden again.
Denmark.
I for some reason I confuse Sweden and Copenhagen. So if someone's there,
it's in Scandinavia.
In Sweden and Denmark. Yeah, exactly. It's sorry,
in Europe,
guys. Yeah,
Copenhagen in Europe.
Exactly.
Next to Paris.
As an excuse, I'm South American, so okay, I'll stop talking. But Dimly is really a platform that increases trust by technology. So they take the reputation of the people from all the platforms, from Airbnb, from Uber, from BlaBlaCar, from Snapcar, from whatever platform in the sharing economy there is, and they put it all together to form one unique reputation for the person. So in that way, the sharing economy platforms that are coming up, they can use Dimly to already have the people who are in their platform with a certain reputation. So you don't have to build a new reputation in all the platform you have, and all the platforms, they don't have to build a whole trust thing all over again. So
and I don't know if you have seen Black Mirror, the episode about ranking people. Because we were talking to Sarah and asked her, okay, have you seen Black Mirror, the ranking? Because that's really ranking people into extremes. Ranking so people can get a mortgage or even buy a bread at the bakery.
Buy a plane ticket.
People are really creating false behavior by being extra nice. So people rank each other in a good way. So it was really a bit creepy.
Yeah, it reminds a little bit of this episode.
Yeah. And Sarah, she said that's exactly what we have to take in account. It is going that way if we're not careful with this. So they're really careful with ranking and when do you rank and what's it used for. So that felt good that she was telling about the trust and that it's on a human perspective and not exaggerated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point to take into account. And also, I think it's interesting to talk a little bit about how the sharing economy boomed. Why is it so hyped right now? So,
what do you think?
I know. I know that one of the main platforms that came along was Airbnb. They came really in a good timing for them because it was really right after the crisis in the United States. So they began to work in 2009, And they began in San Francisco. That's also a good place to start, as the rentals there, it's ridiculous, and also the hotels, they're really becoming super high. So then sharing peer-to-peer, it helps both the locals that are making money with sharing their own living rooms, and the people who are staying there, that they can stay in a cheaper place.
And the fun part is, and that's kind of a paradox, is that we started to think of abundance when we had a crisis, when scarcity was ruling the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Something to think. So it's it's really on time of crisis that maybe we get more innovation.
Yeah, we do, and collaboration. And
exactly. That's the moment. I don't see if people are seeing us or not.
Yeah.
I don't know if the lights are good, but it's okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, if you don't see us, let us know. No one is letting us know, so I think it's okay.
Yeah. Continue.
And that's something interesting to see. And so as long as the crisis happened, the economy never been the same.
No.
So it makes sense that since then, multiple platforms for everything you can share, they came by. So now there's Uber is for cars, but there's also Snapcar that you can share your own car instead of becoming an Uber. So you don't have to drive anyone, you just share your own car. BlaBlaCar is about ride sharing. So if someone is coming to Paris, then they can let us know in BlaBlaCar, and if someone else is coming to Paris, they can join. So it's more ride sharing instead of a personal driver as Uber works. And also like Peerby in the Netherlands is an initiative that you share stuff, so you can share everything there.
Yeah, with your neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. In Brazil they have the same platform, but it's called Tem Açúcar. That means do you have sugar? So it's really like
the
coming back to
on the neighbor, the new neighbor.
Yeah, it's really coming back to the neighborhood and really more the social aspect of it, of making the people contact with each other. So it's pretty interesting. Do you know another platform? There's a lot of them. I know one, Jipo, in the Netherlands as well. You can share storing space. So if you live in the Netherlands and then you're moving somewhere and you don't want to get rid of all your stuff, but you also don't want to pay a fortune for storage your space.
Yeah, I should have known.
Your place. Yeah. True.
Too late.
True. Sorry. Didn't
Just
thought
moved.
About it.
Used an old-fashioned storage.
Yeah, exactly. Then you can use a new fashion storage, and you can put it in someone's house. So someone that has storage.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and it's way cheaper as well.
And then the other one has furniture they didn't have before.
No, they don't use your furniture.
Oh, okay.
They really just store it, but then they make money. So you can make an extra money by storage in things.
I see.
So that's quite useful.
Yeah.
There's really tons of things coming by.
Yeah, the term platform economy is also existing, and collaborational economy.
Yeah.
And it's all overlapping each other with the sharing economy.
And there's also the solidarity economy, right? The gift economy that you really give things for free. But that's the thing. They all kind of come together, and that's also what I think is very cool about the OuiShare Fest. I never came to the OuiShare Fest. It's my first time in this festival. But what I thought was very cool in the program is that they're really looking not only at the sharing economy, but they're really looking at the bigger aspect of this whole new economy that's coming on and all its factors. So it's also about cities, as you said, and
smart cities,
and solutions for the urban side, and also social justice. So there's a lot of topics about how to fight racism and how to fight misogyny. Not fight, but how to make it end. So it's really a lot of stuff, and it's also going worldwide. So the festival right now it's happening here in Paris, and then I think that a little bit later this year there will be in Barcelona, and even later one in Rio. So hello to all my Brazilian friends.
Your hometown.
And Rio is not really my hometown, but it's my
home country.
Yeah, home country.
Sao Paulo.
I'm from Sao Paulo, but I also like Rio, so it's all good. And so here's really a lot of people coming from all over the world to see it. and really tons of cool initiatives, and we're gonna be writing about it in the Sitsumit magazine. So if you want to see our coverage, it's magazine.sitsumit.com. So there we're gonna write a little bit.
Yeah,
there's
and
already
the
a blog post.
Next step, what would be nice for this platform economy and the sharing economy is that really
Gonna
the
hold
platforms.
it a little bit. My arms
Your
are
arm
getting-
is
my arm's getting quite tired.
like
That's,
this.
that's why it's good to make it double, with 2 people, because then
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah,
That's
next
the
time
sharing economy. We share arms.
we share arms. Next time we should have a selfie stick.
We should. That would be
Or
a good investment
Are we
right
then
now.
too much being a tourist?
We are
We are
tourists.
tourists. Yeah, we
so
are basically.
I think it's
But
okay.
but the next step, what would be very very cool if that happens in the sharing economy, in the platform economy, is that those platforms are start sharing, that they really connecting to each other and start to collaborate and
yeah.
so we really can service the people who is using those platforms in a relevant way.
Yeah,
that-
really in a 360 way, because you really
Yeah.
can do everything through the sharing
Yeah.
economy. You don't have to own anything.
Yeah. Well, people, you need both people who has it
Yeah,
to share
true,
it.
True.
So you need both, but that it's really in a balance, and that really
Yeah.
people get the relevant stuff they need on being part of one network.
Yeah, and right now there's way more people who own stuff, so I think that we have to go towards this. There's a lot of more people who use the things that people own.
Yeah.
So the
Into that balance.
they're not the sharers. They're the people who, I don't know. Someone has to come up with a name for that. The people who rent.
The stuff,
Yeah.
the renters.
Renters. Is it renting a good word? I think we have to make up a new word for that.
The users.
Yeah, if someone who's watching or listening to us know of a new word for that, the users,
For that
yeah,
side.
then let us know. We'll take into account.
And the next, but that's a whole different item, and maybe we will do another item once about it. Is the blockchain is coming up, and that's a new
Yeah,
technology,
yeah.
which is really decentralizing all those platforms as well, and make it autonomous, and so that might be very interesting to discuss
watch,
once.
yeah.
It's for me really too hard to understand, because it's basically technology like internet was back in the days when it just started.
Yeah.
People couldn't imagine what it would do to their lives, but it changed their lives,
Changed
our
everything.
lives. Yeah, it
Changes
changed the whole
everything.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So blockchain is also a thing. Which is very interesting for the sharing economy, especially because those are platforms, and to discuss ones.
Yes, definitely.
So,
Definitely,
are
yeah.
there items about blockchain? Yeah, definitely. During the program, have you seen it?
Yeah. Jurien will be there. Jurien, for who don't know him, he's the guy who funded the Permanent Future Lab.
Yeah.
It's a pretty awesome initiative where you really share technology with anyone. It's really open source, so anyone can open it, anyone can contribute
Use
with
it.
technology, anyone can use it. So in this way, I think the vision there is really that if all different kinds of people use the technology, then all different kind of solution will come from that one singular technology.
Yeah.
So that's also the thing with blockchain, because I think that right now there's one very specific kind of people using blockchain. It's really the early adopters.
Yeah. It's in
So-
that phase now. Yeah.
And it's right now. It's really what I see is really being used for coding and also for money. So
Yeah.
So Bitcoin comes from
Yeah.
it. Ether comes from Ethereum. That is a kind of blockchain
structure.
platform. So. So I feel that as it becomes mainstream, then more and more different kind of people, like doctors or
Are going
teachers,
to use.
or really any kind of people can start to see what is it that you can do with blockchain. So I'm very curious to see what that will be.
Well, let's invite Jurien for once to have a Facebook Live with.
Yeah, definitely.
Jurien or someone else. If there is someone else who thinks I know everything about blockchain, you can know you at this moment.
Yeah, you can explain.
This is an open invite to you all.
To anyone who
to
wants
share your
talk
knowledge
about it.
with us.
Yes.
but also with the people who listen and watch those lives.
Yeah, exactly. That would be nice.
Huh.
Yeah, I will. So yeah, if there's someone there who wants to participate,
Yeah,
we'll
join
be happy.
us.
Yeah, join us.
So we're going to find you on the OuiShare or maybe online.
Or maybe online. Yeah, it all can be. Not on blockchain because I'm not there. One day I'll be. If you teach me, if you're a mystery person who's watching this and know everything about blockchain, teach me, then I can be in blockchain.
Part of it, yes.
Yes.
We should. Hey, and is there something else popping in your mind about the sharing economy?
I think right now actually I'm like burning. My backs are burning, so I feel that we can end this
It
live.
sounds like I don't know how you say it in English, but in Dutch we have a saying. It sounds like a luxury problem.
It's a
But
luxury. It's a white
fits.
person problem, but
That
yeah.
we're
So
complaining about the sun.
yeah, but we will be talking a lot about the sharing economy this whole week. So
Yeah.
again,
and
if
invite
you-
people.
Yeah, exactly. So again, if you want to know more about the OuiShare Fest or about the sharing economy, you can also email me. It's beatrice@sitsome.com. I'll be happy to help you. And if you want to write about the sharing economy, also let me know. You can also publish in the magazine. But for now, I'll be covering the event. And if you're curious, if you want to see more, if you want to know more, go to the magazine.sitsome.com. And there's also another very cool platform.
And it's called the Serendipity Machine.
That as well, but I was going to say about Crowd Expedition from Martin Aritz, that he's really covering
Everything
sharing.
about the sharing economy.
Yeah, he's
But
really only about sharing economy. So in the System magazine you find all kind of subjects, but the Crowd Expedition is really only about sharing economy.
Yeah, and he's writing a new book. And if you go to his website, you can see how you can support him writing that book.
Yeah.
That guy, he really has all the knowledge about sharing economy you should have,
Yes.
and about all the platforms, and also the platforms, how they fit in this world. Because it's a new economy, it's a new way of thinking,
Yeah.
but we're still in this world as well. So with rules and regulations and stuff like that, how do platforms handle those issues?
Yeah.
It's really
quite
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's writing a lot in our magazine as well.
Exactly.
So
you
we,
can always find his content there as well.
Yeah, we really sharing his knowledge because it's worth sharing. And maybe you see him live as well this week, because he's here, of course.
He's here as well. Yeah, and also just for the English speakers, a lot of his content is in Dutch, but he also writes some stuff in English.
Yes.
So it's cool. It's good to check out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and of course, talking a little bit about the Serendipity Machine, we are right now at the Serendipity Machine spot, so you can check
It's a public spot. It's at the
Yeah.
Louvre. I don't know if you see anything about the Louvre, but
Yeah.
well, this is quite a nice building.
Yeah, and here there's really a lot of people always sitting here and
I'm going to check in,
doing. Yeah, me too.
and I'm
And,
going to put some stickers
Around so,
on places which are allowed. Otherwise, we're just violating the Louvre. Maybe on a statue. There are a
the
lot of
pyramid.
statues here. Or maybe on a painting in the Louvre.
the Mona Lisa, put it in his face.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so I think it's cool to know that if you want to find us and if you want to get matched to us, you can download the Serendipity Machine app. And if you want to get matched to other people, if you want to know people,
Yeah, and if
really-
you're wondering what's the Serendipity Machine has anything to do with the sharing economy, well, it's exactly that what we try to facilitate, that people meet and meet people that they haven't known before, and that they start sharing knowledge. Because if you have something in abundance, it's knowledge, and it's really, you cannot give it away. Because like for example, a pen, if you give your pen, share your pen is not with you at that moment. But knowledge, you share it with another person, and that other person got enriched, or maybe he has a thought about it and he is sharing his thought about it with you. So your knowledge become richer and richer by sharing it as well.
Yeah, you can really transform someone by sharing your knowledge with them.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
it's really valuable thing to do.
Yeah, and it's
And
also
someone can also transform you. It can also help you. So,
definitely. Yeah, it's a two-way direction.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to do that,
Yeah, check in.
check in.
Or
and
let us know where a spot is we should unlock.
Yeah, exactly. You can do both. And here, where we are right now, it's one of those spots. So you can come here to the Louvre or to this amazing park.
Yeah, so I don't know if
Pretty
you see it now.
beautiful. Yeah, it's.
I think, well,
it's
there's
against
something
light.
cool around.
Yeah, but if you want to check in, then yeah, just check in, see who's around here, see
Meet people,
Maybe
share.
if you just want some companion to go into the Louvre and exchange knowledge.
An experience
with
that you can trust people.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very cool thing. And
Don't be
that's-
naive.
And that's what really happens in. Don't be naive. Exactly.
Really feel what you have to feel with a person, and yeah, experience it
Yeah, exactly.
and enjoy the journey of it.
Exactly. Yeah, just let it be for a while and see what you can get out of it. After all, this is serendipity. You never know what you're gonna get in the end.
No,
But it's
that's the fun part.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
I love it.
serendipity. It's always a good surprise. So that's the special thing about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let yourself be surprised by checking in.
Let's do so.
Yeah.
Shall we end with that? But
Yeah, I think that was a good ending.
cool.
So have a great week, everyone, and
We will keep you posted.
yeah, we will.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you push the button?
Yeah. Sorry, it will shake a little bit now.